Time to get started. $15, 5-point penalty for bad challenges. That's all good, I guess. Apply, and then it's match Duji1001, and we're good to go. No, I got that. The L. Oh, match is not a register. Oh, that's because I have tel selected. Duji1010 is not available for a game. Not available for a game, okay. Oh yeah, I don't know what the rules are with regard to it is best of 3, isn't it? Rules. I think it is. Okay, let's go. Good luck. So it is Sam to play first. I've got lovely letters with which to be answering. Don't think there's going to be any 8-letter words. Giantize with an N. Giantize. Giantism is a thing. I've never seen giantize. So yeah, waiting. Why is he spending a minute and a half on that? Yuko? I never heard of Yuko. That's going to draw a 5-point penalty challenge straight away. Okay. And I'm not seeing much by way of a way to score. For 29. Zitty across. I guess that's good. Like very similar, but um, this has back hooks including E, possibly L as well, and I've got an E. Uh, there's a word like Emirati. Emir. I think I've got that. Oh, that's a 7. Emirati. Yes. Emirati. And there might even be another 7 in there. Or is it Emirati? Oh, shit. Hmm. Emirati. 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 I'm just not sure. Anything down in 6-letter beginning with a V down here? I feel a bit thrown by not knowing whether it's Emirati or Emirati. Emirati, Emirati, I don't like that. I'm not even sure about this either. Okay, well, it hasn't been challenged yet, so I'm almost able to play QAPIK, which is one of those that I'm looking forward to playing. I played the vast majority of my Scrabble before 2012, so I'm like, my word knowledge has some gaps. And my word knowledge isn't showing me any nice play to play here. I mean, the only thing I can see is this, which is just nothing. Don't like that very much. Oh, what a... just a negative play. 15, is there an argument for changing instead of taking 15 points? Yuck. Okay. I don't see any 8s here. And this is the only place to I mean, okay, he can score here. I could probably play something like P-Ba or Pete. What about here? No. So this is looking likely to be where I'm going to play. Leaving Tat for 26 or 22. Oh, what the hell. He's played a 7-point play. So he's sitting on a bonus there. He's probably going to play a bonus ending in S, or maybe even ending in... No, that's probably what he's going to play next turn. I've got a bet. Oh, I've used up so much time here. At least that doesn't open up an additional bonus lane. Well, yeah, it doesn't much open up an additional bonus lane. Score as well. Okay. Again, I'm not forecasting a 7 or an 8-letter word here. Platelet? No. Palpate? Not quite. Populate? No. Appellate? Ooh. If I had an A and an E to play through. Appellant. Needs an A and an N. Okay. Valet. Don't think so. Don't think I have anything there. Palp is probably okay for 30. There may be... Okay, I'm glad he's using up some time, because I certainly used up more than my share. I mean, maybe I could play one of those, like, palpate somewhere. Palette. Oh, Zygal. There's probably Zygal. Is there lapel? I don't know how you spell that word. That's got to be it. So that's nice. 37. Oh, is that how you spell lapel? So lapel is okay and palp is okay. sentence. Okay, that doesn't give me any of the nines I had been dreaming about. So that leaves me wondering now, having to figure out whether lapel. I just can't think of any other way that you'd spell it. Well, I can, but like Zygal. I think Zygal is good. It could be like lapel, like a French word. Oh, it could. Sugar. Okay, I think I'm chickening out of that. And Pel might be my next best. And that'll do. And it got a challenge. Plantage. Panglate. Pageant. Omit. It's a score. I'm delighted to have drawn a challenge. It makes me feel like legit somehow. So this has got to be something like plat. Don't need to spend too much time thinking about it, I think. That looks like bonuses. I'm looking through that T, I don't see anything. How about through the P? I mean, I don't see any sevens there. No, I don't. Paragon, no. Neo grape. That's not going to do it. I don't think there's going to be a 9 through TE. Like, that really looks like there could be a 7 in it. Or but I don't know it. Okay. I mean, grape is okay. Grope is probably a little bit better. That's not super. Avenger, 39. I don't know the other word, so. Staying in touch, despite his sentence. Audient. And groped. I'm just looking quickly for sevens here. Newland. No. What about something there? Duana. .33, it really closes the board down. I mean, it leaves one nice place for him to play, and then it's dead. And if I play here, it's the same story. With 33 points, is there something I can do that will keep the board open and not be awful? Because this board is in danger of being completely shut down. Like, it opens up things like crazy and doesn't leave me with letters I can use on that board. I've got to take some points. Hope for a miracle. And the only thing about my time that's not awful is that there's more of it on my side than on his side. I wasn't expecting that. That's a gift. What was that about hoping for a miracle? And I've got a H here. I mean, he should have played his H there. I probably will this turn. Okay, 27. It's not huge. Oh, I had just the right letters to take that spot. And now we've run into this dead board that I was afraid of. QRT at least gives it some life support. I don't even have anything that plays there. Do I have Saz? Wow, this is... I mean, I've already had one miracle, so, I mean, if anything, that increases the odds of a second miracle. Oh, time. Just can't see any play here. End grains, if there's an eye, I'm not going to be getting anything to play. It's Floody. Floody? I don't know Floody. Oh, he's done it again. What? That's, I mean, what was that about a miracle being more likely to happen the second time? This may have been removed from a dictionary at some point, but I've got a 7 scanned. Should I get an opportunity to place it? There's probably something there. Need to keep this board from being killed. I haven't got much ammo to do that with. Not even certain about that, but no vowels, that's tricky. I hope I haven't used up my 2 miracles in a game that I still can't win. That would be very inefficient. Yeah. Hoping for a miracle once and getting it, and hoping for a miracle the second time and getting it, and it all being coming to naught. That is spectacularly inefficient. Got to save those miracles for when they really matter. I have precious little to play with here. Something something that at least gives me front hook opportunities. I mean, that sets up an S, but there's 2 S's in the bag. I'm unlikely to be able to find anything. Yuck. Is there an option to change? There's only 8 in the bag left. Once there's fewer than 7 letters left in the bag, the option to change is gone. Oh, Lord. Tarn. I mean, his OI suggests he was flooded with vowels. So I could just play Starn. That's probably okay. Yeah, it's worth burning that S there while there's still S's unseen, and I have the blank, and I really need to be finding vowels. Three left in the bag. The O is probably the only letter that can start a bonus. We're both going to be short on time, but I'm expecting he could be still stuck with vowels, of course. I don't see any 8s coming there. So, is there anywhere clever down here to score? Not much. So there's 5 or 6 letter word along there. He's taking his time. Playing something quick could be good. I mean, he can probably... The board is... He has very successfully constricted the board, so that even while he was still playing phonies, I still didn't open the thing up. Lino. Getting FSC for 16 points, really? 12. Constricts a lot of bonuses that are probably possible. Uses my only vowel. Desperate. Okay, he doesn't have a bonus. If I'd had more time, I would have been able to do something like see if there was one possible really bad rack that he could have. I think, yeah, there was still 8 letters unseen to me there. 7 of them are on his rack. So maybe I could have spent time to pick out what was the worst one he have. Oh, he's... I think he's taken my only outplay. And I've run over time. Wow. Oh, really close. If I hadn't run over time, really? Oh no, I lost it by going over time. I mean, strictly speaking, I could pass here. 3, 4, 2. I'm not going to do that. That's not a gentlemanly way to win. Can I, in 35 seconds, can I score more than that? More than 15? Probably not. 13. 22 seconds. 14. 14 seconds. Not words. Hope I'm not missing something. I guess it's Joey's and lose on time. 15. Oh. Okay. I'm not sure what the rule is here about who starts the second match. Do we let ISC determine it? ISC. Like, this is best out of 3, isn't it? Am I... I don't know. I'm going to look at the round 1 pairings spreadsheet just to see match score. Like 3-0. Don't think it's best out of 5. What? Well, that's awesome. Okay. That is a different proposition. Is this best out of 5? How cool is that? What do we just let ISC decide who plays first? Maybe one of us has to pass. Ah, great. Okay, so it looks like this is the best out of five. I don't think that impacts the strategy very much. You're just trying to win each match, and there's no other competing incentive. I've got an opening rack that I don't like much. And I've got to play faster than last time. Um, beep is probably okay. It's not great. At least the only nice tile it gives him is an E, which is probably one he already has. And the P isn't in a really good scoring space for him. Every chance of a bonus coming along, a 7 on the top or the bottom here. Yeah, I came into this a little bit unprepared about the tournament structure. So I wasn't sure. I wasn't even sure that it was best out of 3, but it's not. It's best out of 5. Uh, I can tell that from looking at the scores in other matches. Looks like of the 32 first round matches, there is just a handful that haven't been completed. Again, Sam is using up a whole bunch of time there at the start. Ranches and beeps. I mean, I feel like I'm gonna consciously play a little faster here, just on the off chance that that's a weak spot in his game, but I doubt it. I'm still going to do my best just to find the best play I can find each turn. Obviously, I'm overloaded with vowels here. Euro or RU or UE are options. Dush, I definitely don't know. Yeah, I don't feel bad about challenging words I don't know. Oh, I feel bad about not knowing Emirati than last turn. Guru for 8 points or 10. I mean, just because you don't get to play it very often, that's not the reason. Oil poor, the opposite of oil rich. I mean, I don't want to come across all Richard Whiteley. Oh, I'm not even certain about that. That was added after my heyday. Fiek. Firkin. Somewhere like Baudikin. Um, Score a few points and keep a great lead. I'm not doing much to help keep the board open, and I know that got me in big trouble last turn. I must not forget that that takes a B and a T. But I'm probably going to be looking for a bonus next turn. 74. It's good value. Got that for a lot fewer points here. Okay. Pornier or something. Front hooks there. H for Hornier. Roating. I'm not sure about that. I saw your message, Benji, and no problem. Roating. I think that's probably good. Let's see. Aureates or something like that. Is that right? Yeah, that looks good. If I left the R, that would be very exciting. I'm so taken by that possibility that I'm not even looking for other possibilities. Because all the other possibilities are so disappointing in comparison. Wow, yeah. Okay. How sure am I about Aureates? Well, it fits. And he's just burnt the X. And that has other possibilities of an 8-letter word, like, I mean... Oh, what the hell? Oh no, that's so sad. Oh no, that is really sad. Oh, I was sure about that. So he could probably be oriated, but not oriates. That's tragic for this game. Uh, Sam is already. Um, that's a fairly simple thing, isn't it? In chat settings. Entailed. Oh, this is. That's disappointing. Is that that's probably not a word, is it? That's really knocked the wind out of my sails. Okay, I'm nearly 200 points behind. Spread doesn't matter. Uh, don't. Okay, I like the same letters again. I'm like gonna not play this off the eights. Like that's totally plausible, right? I've got R-rated this time. I'm still totally thrown by that. And these look like lovely letters. Duets. Okay, enough feeling sorry for myself. I'm not sure if that's a word, but I'm so close to resigning, and I just need to play something. I'm looking at my 240-point lead. Is it okay for me to resign a match? Uh, seems all the ABSP organized stuff, resignation is a total. It's just regarded as, yeah, okay. Uh, Sam says that's fine by him. And okay. So before we go, I'm just going to take take 5, please, and just check in with the chat here if I can see it. I've enabled 10 minutes followers only mode. Oh, there's Scrabble Kitty. Hi. Sam leads 2-0. And show viewers list. Anyone else I know there? Okay, I've set Benji as a mod. I don't know if he's busy with other stuff. And I won't be following the chat. I won't be following the chat. And I think that's all in good shape. Yeah, I won't be following the chat, so please feel free to talk about the game. If you post, don't worry about posting spoilers, etc. I won't be watching it. Okay, I think that's everything we need. Oh, I know, I need one more thing. I'll be right back. I need this thing. And I'm good to go. Okay. Okay. Is that lovely? Is that gradual? Funny, I was looking at gradual in the last match. I think. Gradual. Can I take any back hooks? Graduals? Keep it for later in case I'm desperate. Xenon, that's nice. Okay, match point. Nearly forgot to wish Sam good luck as well. I do wish him good luck. Not with all my heart and soul, obviously. Oh yeah, so amongst all the AABSP players, resigning is seen as an absolute taboo. Anyone who does it is this total scum of the earth, and there's no there's no other opinion. Gradual is a lovely opening there. That's why I checked with Sam. I guess in the event of a tied game now, my spread is like, has to be considered as negative infinity. And I'm okay with that. In the event of a tied match, that would be where, where the score is 2.5 wins to 2.5 wins. I wonder in that event, it would seem to me to be more crack to have a playoff to decide a winner rather than to depend on spread. But I'm okay with either way. I haven't looked too much at this, but I've had my rack set up with Xenon. I wonder if Xenon can take an S. Certainly we talk about Xenon headlights and we just call them Xenons. Okay, well, maybe Gradual does take an S. In which case, Sam has restricted that. Xenonal. Neroxal. I can't even see an obvious way to reach the double word score here. Okay. Like there's packs for a very small few points. 20 points. Fax probably scores more. That's probably a better leave. Oh, it's awful. Does Gradual take an S? Is that why he played Pav? Am I reading something into it there that I shouldn't? I don't know graduals. I don't know that. Okay, I don't need to worry about that. Oh, I've burnt loads of time already as well. So next turn I've got to either, I don't know, find a place to play the Q, or score just enough points and turn over enough tiles to maximize my chances of picking up a U or an I or some way of playing off that awkward Q, or else exchange. These 6 tiles here, I mean, they'll play probably be able to find 20 points or 25 points or something, and leave me with a Q. Okay, there's no place to play it here. I'm not totally certain about Donners, and it doesn't really accomplish. It doesn't move the board in the direction of something where a Q can be played for good money. For 14 points. Keeping that Q is really... The fact that I'm not certain about the word Donner doesn't help. Change Q in. Rowstone, if there's a T, or estrone. This is a match best out of 5 or best 3 out of 5. And Sam leads 2-0. The first match was really close. GOE? GOE. Don't feel sure about that. Ronio. What's Ronio? Ronio ED. Ronioed. I mean, that's... If I'm feeling desperate, I can do something like that. I'm not. Yet. Ronioed. I mean, that's not awful. Or OE. Anything that's... Just OE is a great leave. Especially if I can... Ord. I don't know Ord. Dote. That's okay. Okay. Like maybe that leave was too good. Playing something for 10 points. You're really relying on a good pickup. I got a good pickup, but you know, it's too good. I'm getting all my good luck together again. Maybe this is the time where I need it, and it's just going to pan out beautifully. And if I'm desperate, I've always got graduals to fall back on. Uh, okay, so with these, there's like heaps of 7-letter words and heaps of 8-letter words. Probably be able to play something like. I should think about whether doter is good. Doter, I don't necessarily know it. Callies. Callie, I'm not sure about Callies. So Seaborn, Narcos. It would be lovely to have something starting with SO. Soprano, no. Okay, what's second best? Do I challenge Callies? I think I know Callie. Do I challenge it? Would I have happily put an S on the end of Callie? I would doubt it. Um, 5 points doesn't make a big difference. He's played 2 phonies in the match already. Uh, got the Q back. At least I've got letters that may allow me to. What? What did I do wrong? No. Sugar. I carelessly played treason, like in the wrong place. Oh, what a time to do it. Okay. And like the board, in theory he could constrict the board here, knowing what my rack is, and best case he burns 7 minutes on trying to plan it out, and I just get the bonus the following turn anyway. That graduals is looking more and more inviting now. How did I throw away this lead? Oh. It sucks. Okay, can I play anything there to that A or to that red? Resonated, maybe? No. Okay, he's not going to try. God, I don't know Gong either. I really don't know Gong. I mean, that's a nice parallel play. God, I must be more careful. That is partially because I've got loads of practice at playing void mode here on ISC, which means that if you try to play a word that's not in the dictionary, it simply rejects it and you have another turn. So I'm really used to typing in any old thing and pressing enter, knowing that if it gets rejected, I get away. I'm not penalized. I like that way of playing because it's very suitable for very for like bullet time games, 3 minute games or shorter. It's the reason it's suitable for those short games is that I mean it's just one aspect of the game that where a decision is needed, where your attention is needed, which it does contribute to the gameplay, but not enough to justify uh, the extent to which it takes up your precious resource in a bullet time game. That is a wicked play, and he's gotten away with it because I've got no A and no D, the letters that can go in front of ZO. Okay. Again, he's done this. He did this in the first game. He really totally constricted the top and the left hand side of the board. And then by the time he established a lead, uh, I don't want to talk about that game too much. It's a little bit of a sore point still. But I've got to be concerned about my time here. Oh, that's such a wicked play. Not completely sure about that word. I'm really looking for some way to score. That's interesting. When the board is constricted like this, I'm going to be looking for some way to score 15 or 20 points and open it up here on the left hand side. And scoring 15 points, like what's the average score in this match? We've had like 7 moves each, so he's been scoring. Okay, only 25. Yeah. Noob. I feel like a noob. Okay. And I still haven't picked up this. That's interesting that get left hanging out there. Bilurism. Yeah, I spent so much time worrying about the board being closed that I kind of hardly noticed that in a way that suits me while I'm ahead in score. Uh, but by scoring 16 points there, I'm like not really that much ahead anymore. And I probably should have been turning over more than 3 tiles there in order to maximize my chance of hitting the only hot spot that I need to hit here. I've got Siri next turn for 17. Noob. I've really felt that Sam has really, I don't know, controlled the board and managed the board in a way that I'm not used to seeing. Or maybe he just, that's the way it went by accident a couple of times. But chai. So 17 or lie for 9. I think that's preferred. Well, maybe that's wrong. Maybe I should be holding that spot for myself to use while I have an S. There's only one S left in the bag. Nanobes. What's a nanobe? What's a nanobe? And where can I get one? Okay, at least I can score off this. Do I want to keep back U in case I hit the Q? 31. Or do I want to try and do this thing over here and not forget to keep the board from being completely closed off? How did he get a 90-point lead? um, maybe that's good. There's wetties is like Scottish way of saying wellies, I think. But there's no wettier, is there? Twitter? No, Wittered, if I had a D to play onto. Twite. I mean, I've got something that can score there and doesn't close off the board too much. Written at least opens up the left hand side a little bit. That's nice, it opens up the board, and I've fished the T, which gives me Twitter, and I've got reacted and created, but no places to play them. An R gives me retraced, I think. Mulvey! Ah, come on, Mulvey. Mulvey. Wow, okay. Like, challenge, I guess? Yeah, I know. We wouldn't play Mulvey if it wasn't a word. I've got traced for 40, 292. It keeps me like 80 points behind. catered would have fitted. Retracted or something. Okay, again, I've got like this lovely bonus-friendly set of 7 letters, but I just feel like I'm too far behind. I know I shouldn't be being negative. I need to be positive about it. I've got 38 seconds on the clock. I've got surely a bonus on the next turn. I just have to spend the time finding the bonus. Which isn't as obvious as I thought it would be. This is hopeless. Oh, well, that's a pity I wasn't able to give him a better match. Oh, is that it? That was some fast typing. There's 2 ways of spelling theatre. I didn't spend a great deal of time choosing between them. I mean, it doesn't matter. Okay, I got a challenge. That's just a sympathy challenge. He's just doing that to. Wow, theatre core. Woo! Okay, I'm like everything is redeemed now. I don't feel bad at all. With 3 seconds of the clock. Okay, I need to play LN somewhere. Like, I can't even see a place to do that. No, I can't. I won't chat to you right now because I only have 3 seconds of my clock. I've lost the game, but okay. I have a feeling that Stuart Holden might have played like Film Gore or something like that. That salvages some. Yeah. Okay. So like, I'm gonna look at the chat there. Okay, people are pleased with an 11-point play or an 11-letter play. Yeah. I finished on a high, even though I lost awfully. Oh, sugar. Okay, so yeah, just when I was feeling completely deflated and just fed up with the whole thing, found that bit of gold. Like, I had been aware of that the whole time because I remembered Stuart Holden playing Film Gore or something like that. Uh, and I was constantly like being paranoid, hoping to open a spot there. Okay, thanks so much for watching in the stream. I hope you enjoyed it as much as I did. And I'm really pleased that somebody was there to see me playing Theatre Gore. Woo! And well done, my opponent. Do you mind if I bow? Yeah. Um, Sweet. All right. That's awesome. Thanks for watching. Take it easy.